everyone, Valerie here. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my pregnancy update for weeks 30 through 32. I was not able to do a update at week 31 because we were actually on vacation for a week. So I just decided to hold off on the update for another week and just throw that in all together. We did have fun on our vacation. It was awesome. I'll be having videos up on that, sharing where we went, what we did, and all that. If you're interested in seeing that, keep an eye out. It should be out about at the end of this week. So for week 30, I started my weight at 159. Obviously, all these weeks I am super hot all the time. We live in a hot climate here in South Florida, and being in the third trimester in South Florida is torture when you're pregnant. I did have a little more energy that week, but I was tired. Not physically tired because I had energy to do stuff, but like sleepy tired because it's just hard to sleep with the growing belly, growing baby, kicking, moving a lot in there, and it's hard to find a comfortable position to sleep. During week 30, my husband and I painted our dining room and kitchen. We're also going to have a video of that coming out soon as well, so if you're interested in seeing that, keep your eyes open for that video coming soon. Clearly you can see I'm still experiencing shortness of breath with continued speaking. It doesn't happen when I'm speaking in a normal conversation yet, but when I'm continually talking, obviously it still happens. During week 30, I was feeling I had like a very dry nose and also nasal congestion, so it was kind of hard to breathe, especially I would notice when I would like try to lay down to go to sleep. I was also experiencing round ligament pain. I think I felt it like once or twice that week, specifically when I would try to sit up from a laying down position in my bed to get up out of the bed. During week 30, every time I was hungry, I wouldn't want any kind of snack or junk food. I wanted real food like rice, meat, like a whole plate, like a real dinner type food. I don't know why, but for some reason this little boy, he likes real food. He's not much of a junk food eater. I've been feeling very heavy all the way from week 30 even till now. It's very hard to roll over. It's very hard to bend down to pick something up from the floor. I've also been experiencing lower back pain during week 30, and also some hip pain. And occasionally I would limp because it would feel like my leg bone was coming out of my hip socket. So I would have to feel like I would need to limp in order to walk at all, occasionally during week 30. During week 30, I also started to notice that my already large bra size is starting to feel smaller, and I was wondering if it was time to move up another size. I haven't moved up another size yet, but I think I may need to before this pregnancy is over. Now on to week 31. I was still at 159 as far as my weight. I started experiencing more consistent heartburn. I didn't take any medicine for it. But I would feel this, especially at night when I'm ready to lay down and go to bed, this like consistent slight burning in my lower throat. It's almost as if you have that feeling right before you want to vomit, but it just stayed there for like an hour or two consistent for like that entire time. It wouldn't go away. I don't like that feeling. So I wonder if he's gonna have a lot of hair. That's supposedly like an old wives' tale that women that have a lot of heartburn have babies with a lot of hair. I don't know. I did experience heartburn with my other pregnancies, and they all did come out with a lot of hair, but who knows how true those things are. During week 31, I've also noticed my feet being more swollen than usual. Before, they would be swollen typically by the end of the day, and during week 31 they were noticeably swollen like towards midday to evening, so it's getting worse. I've continued to feel lots of movement all throughout weeks 30 through 32. Also during week 31, my family and I did lots of cleaning in the house to prepare for going on vacation. I didn't want to come home to any laundry and miss a messy house, a dirty floor, dishes, or anything like that. So everything was cleaned thoroughly, and we went on vacation, and we were on vacation during my 32nd week of pregnancy, which officially entered me into the 8 months of pregnancy. So we went on vacation that week. I was very busy. We had a very long drive. I was tired, and also I was kind of emotional. I'm pretty sure I cried one of those nights on vacation because I was upset that my husband wouldn't come to bed when I was ready to come to bed, because he was playing pool or something in the vacation house with family. I don't know, but I was very upset, and it was just a stupid reason, and I was crying. And I am not the type of person to cry. Like, I think my husband's only seen me cry in our 8.5 years of marriage, maybe like 4 or 5 times, and I'm pretty sure 3 or 4 of those times were due to somebody dying in my family. Actually, I think all of them were due to some kind of like death or loss, because I think the last time he saw me cry was when we had a miscarriage just before this pregnancy. No, actually, it was when we found out we were pregnant with this baby, because I was scared we were going to have a 3rd miscarriage in a row. And I started crying, and I was like, oh my God, not again. I don't want to have another miscarriage. And yeah, so that was kind of weird for me to be emotional like that for something so silly. But I was, and I did cry to go to sleep that first night. I actually didn't end up going to sleep until he came to bed. But then by then I wasn't emotional, I was just pissed. Anyways, so as you can see, pregnancy clearly has you on an emotional roller coaster. This week, man, my hands and feet have been swollen, like from morning to night, 24/7. I'm joking with my husband, like, I don't have ankles anymore, because if I see my ankles, it's for like a split second during the day, and then by the time I'm standing up for more than 2 minutes, my feet are swollen. I always wear sandals anyway, so I don't feel it. I don't know how to explain it. I don't feel my feet getting swollen because I'm not wearing sneakers, so it doesn't feel tighter or anything, but I see it for sure, and I see it all day throughout the day now. Also, my hands, man, my rings were so tight on vacation. I did wear them, but actually now, since I'm technically in week 33, I actually took off my rings. Let me see if you can tell. You can see how I have like that indentation, and I haven't had my rings on for at least 24 or more hours, and I still have that indentation in my hand. There's lots of movement with the baby. I still feel consistent hiccups occasionally, and then my husband felt them last night too, and that was pretty cool. He moves a lot, and now sometimes his movements are looking like an alien in my belly. If you're looking at my belly, it looks like an alien's moving around in there, because there's not much space for him to move, so you can actually see like movements like this through under my skin. It was very hard to sleep comfortably while on vacation, because the house we were in, the bed was super soft, like it sucked you in, and it's already hard for me to sleep on our own bed, and we have a firm bed. So on a soft bed, it was much harder to transition from my left side to my right side a couple times throughout the night. So, and we were very busy every day doing stuff, so I feel like we didn't get much sleep. At least I didn't. From the constant waking up, and then the constant noise with so many people on vacation together, and the terribly soft bed. I think for some reason that the baby dropped this week while on vacation, because from about Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we left early Saturday morning. I was pretty much wobbling. Like, I'm walking like this almost, and I feel like everyone noticed it too. Everyone said, man, your belly is so low. At the beginning of the week it was not that low, and I noticed too that when the baby moves, I feel it down further in the pelvic area than up in the belly area. So I feel definitely that he's dropped. It hurts. My hips feel very spread out and loose, like my leg bones are not secure in my hip bone where they should be, but I'm having to limp in order to make sure that nothing gets dislocated. It kind of feels like. It sucks. Clearly there's lots of hip pain when I'm walking. Even right now, just standing, I have a lot of hip pain, and I have my weight distributed on both legs. I'm not standing on one or the other, and it's just hard. I'm walking so slow. My husband feels like he's going at a snail's pace, and I'm telling him to slow down even further. It's crazy. So anyways, that's how I've been feeling these past 3 weeks with this pregnancy. I don't have horrible symptoms. I don't have a complicated pregnancy. Everything has been going smoothly. The only reason I guess this would be considered any type of risk pregnancy is because I had 2 previous miscarriages just before this pregnancy. But my doctors haven't mentioned any concern. I haven't experienced anything really concerning. So I'm ending up week 32 at 162.4 pounds. So far I have gained 22 pounds this pregnancy, and I still have 7 weeks to go. Yeah. Oh man, that's a lot of growing and stretching to do still. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at my belly and see how big I am now. Alrighty guys, so there you go. You can see my big massive mountain that I have here on the front side of my body, and it's only getting bigger. My husband actually mentioned yesterday that he thought the baby would come early, like really, really early, like now, 2 months early. And I'm like, what? No way, don't say things like that. That's way too early. I don't think he's gonna come that early, but all of our kids have come at least 3 to 7 days early, so I don't think he'll be any different. I hope he's not late. Please don't be late. If he wants to come late, I'm gonna be at that doctor's office saying, you need to induce me today on the due date. I do not want another day than longer than I have to be pregnant with this extra weight and heaviness on there. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed these pregnancy updates, please give this video a like, and go ahead and click that subscribe button if you're new to my channel. I do other videos and upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8 a.m. Thanks guys for watching. See you later. Bye.